Oh, there we go. I guess YouTube is finally going to pick up everything. Hopefully. Well, it's all looking good. I'll just go with it. Well, welcome to this weekly reset for Tuesday, April 16th. So I'm going to be doing this live. As always, going to be starting a test at the Eververse and checking out what she's got for us for some Bright Dust this week. Also, right off the bat, don't forget to pick up your free Bright Dust from the Eververse store. Right off the bat, we got the Sinking Feeling shader. This is one I would actually suggest picking up. It does look fairly decent on a lot of different armor sets. Moving on, we've got the Abyssian Gold shader, the Subjugator entrance effect, the Unhearing to be Told weapon ornament, and the Master Chef emote. This one is kind of interesting, actually. Next up for some more Bright Dust this week, we've got the Riven projection, Ghost projection, the internal combustion weapon ornament for the Lament, the Open Sky Tourer vehicle, the Sparrow, the Halcyon Corvette ship, the Bel Air shell, Ghost shell, the future facing plate Titan, that's the universal ornament, the steepled stare. Okay, sure, kind of just sits there staring at something to happen. All right, next up, we've also got the Harpy entrance transmat effect, the Signal process transmat effect, the Reef shimmer transmat effect, as well as the Springtide faint shader, the Irradiant chariot shader, the Golden Age wine shader. Actually, I do like this on a lot of different pieces. It's not those bright colors. It's fairly decent. Moving on, we've also got the Deep Sea Jaunt shader. This is another really decent one. Moving on, let's go check out what Banshee has for us today. As always, the subs and the likes do help. You guys want to hit that, greatly be appreciated. Next for Banshee, legendary weapons, we got the Lunanauta combat bow with rangefinder golden tricorn, the Cartesian coordinate fusion rifle with lead from gold and thresh, the annual skate hand cannon with outlaw multi-kill clip, the syncopation pulse rifle with Zen Moment and Vorpal, and the Palmyra rocket launcher with ensemble and chain reaction. Let's go and take a look at what Ada has for us this week. Take the easy way down there. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load in. I don't think there's very many people in the tower, so all right, on up to Ada and see what she has for us this week. Usually in my other videos, I cut all this traveling stuff out, but like I said, going to do things a little bit different, see how it goes. All right, so this week, the armor set for the Titan is the Mimetic Savior armor set. As always, you're not going to pick it up because it's got the most amazing stats in the world. If anything, you're just going to pick it up for the transmogging purposes. Next up for shaders, we got the Cinder Shar shader, the Echo of Io shader, and the War Called Rain shaders this week. All right, so also to point out, the Nightfall this week is Hypernet Current. It is double loot for the Nightfalls, so I will definitely be doing a lot of that. The raid this week, is Root of Nightmares, so make sure you're jumping in there and doing that. The dungeon is also Ghost of the Deep, and the mission is Vox Obscura. Moving on, let's take a quick look at what Bungie has for us for the patch notes this week. Just take an open. No, I seen it in here. Where is it? There it is. All right. Got it. Let's move that over to the screen. So the patch this week is 7.3.6.1. So Crucible General quitter penalties are now applied to the account and not the character. So I guess it's just applied to the whole account. I imagine what people were doing was getting a penalty on one character and switching to another so they could just go in and, keep doing whatever they were doing, backing out of stuff. Many times I've gone in and a team is sweeping, and everybody will just leave. You end up with only two guardians in a match, and you just feel amazing. So Iron Banner increased the drop rates of Tusk of the Boar. Wow. Not that it wasn't, really fair or, we didn't point that out. But yeah, Tusk of the Boar and the multi-mac for players to have not acquired them. Thank God, Bungie, because I think it took like 2 days to get that to drop. So thank God you fixed that. So Into the Light. So Onslaught fixed an issue where players who missed the portal back to the main combat area remain stuck for their duration of the purchase phase. So I did hear of that happening with some people. Instead of, they were in their menus looking at the loot that they got inside the boss area, and other people would go back to the main area through the portal, and another person would get stuck and wouldn't be able to purchase anything until it pulled them. So also fixed an issue where Onslaught was showing the Trials of Osiris symbol when selecting the activity. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. I don't know how that ever happened. PvP might just be the maps. Maybe they didn't code the maps properly. Who knows? So exotic missions. So the Whisper fixed an issue where only the player breaking an oracle would get rewards. That kind of would suck too. Only one person breaks the oracle and one person gets the reward. I didn't actually hear of that, so glad it didn't happen to me. But that kind of sucks happening for other people. Also, fixed an issue where the player breaking an oracle could get more rewards than intended. You get nothing, I get everything. Haha, sucks to be you. But yeah, glad they fixed that. So gameplay and investment weapons fixed an issue where the player could get unlimited uptime for the Cascade Point perk. That was one that I heard, unlimited uptime for Cascade Point. I would take it. Come on, Bungie. It was working. It looked good. So some UI fixes. So Fireteam Finder fixed an issue where creating a Fireteam Finder listing for the Vanguard Ops playlist would launch a random activity from said playlist. Right on. So General Fix fixed an issue where interacting with Shaxx or Shaxx's hologram in the Hall of Champions would play the wrong character animation. Well, I'm pretty sure Shaxx is still playing all of his character animations for PvP, seeing that he's still telling you to throw more grenades and all that other stuff that Shaxx usually says. All right, everybody. So that is this week's reset. Appreciate everyone checking it out. Hit that like, hit the subscribe buttons. Again, we'll be live next week, and I'll have this week's schedule posted here shortly. If there is any of the exotic missions, quests, raids that you guys are looking to do, rate in the Discord, rate in the YouTube channel, hit up the Discord. Let us know what you got on the go. Come join us. Everyone, until next week, be safe and take care.